Hello YouTube, welcome back. I'm doing another comic book review. As I stated, I'm going to be doing a lot of bullet reviews, which is pretty much me doing a review super fucking fast. That's it. Bullet review. Bam. Write it down. Hashtag that shit. We're going on. What is the book I'm talking about today? This is something I've been telling a lot of people to read, especially people who are getting new into comics. I'm like, if you want a book that's solid, that's cheap, and that is just nothing but story, pick up this book. Invincible. Now, I kind of want to show this, but look at how graphic that is. Like, that's nasty. This is issue 120. Fantastic series. Invincible. I can't promote this anymore. I've tried to tell everybody about this book. It's amazing. As I don't know if I've said the full story of what this is about. It's pretty much, think of a superhero where his dad was Superman. You know, alien from outer space, came down to Earth, saved, became the biggest named hero. Think of that as your dad. So you have a lot to look up to. Then you find out, spoiler alert, your dad's a villain. He's a bad guy. And you have to choose, do you want to continue down his footsteps, or do you, who now has just out of nowhere as a 15-year-old teenager, I think he is at the time, learns to have these powers to go with it, you know, be a hero or be the villain or do what is it that you want to do. It's an amazing story. It's just fantastic. And as this goes on, 120 issues in, like it's amazing how far this book has gone. You have he's not married yet, but he's getting married soon. He has a kid. She's been born. Her name's Tara off of Earth. He's left Earth. I've never seen a book that does this where the main character went fuck it, because way back a couple issues ago, one of his closest friends decides to just be a villain, and he was the worst person to become a villain because he's so good at it, and he's killed so many people. He's pretty much enslaved the world, but not in a bad way. His methods are good. He's like Doctor Doom, where Doctor Doom only wants to rule the world to make it better, but he still wants to rule the world. And the Fantastic Four are like, well, ruling a world isn't exactly a good thing to do. So it's kind of one of those things where he's not doing anything bad per se, but how he's doing it, how he's executing his plan is pretty fucking terrible. So what does he do? Our main character says, fuck it, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm gone. I don't want to be on this planet anymore. Every time I turn around, I got a kid. I gotta go. And he leaves. And we've been kind of trailing his story as it goes along. And one thing is, the cover of this is seeing the final epic conclusion between this guy, who I really don't know that much about, fighting Battle Beast, this like warmongering lion dude from space. And as we have Mark settling on this planet, and look at this. Every page in here is just amazing. The artist for this book is one of my favorites. It's just, it's so good. There's nothing not to like about this story. And I really love the connection between him and his daughter. Like, this is I think it goes on like 4 pages, where it's really just our main character and his interaction with his newborn child. And I don't have a kid. I plan to, but this is exactly what I would feel it would be. Like, reading this, I'm just like, yeah, no, this is it. It's so real. Like, it's rare to have a real comic book. And, I mean, he's in fucking space. He's in space on a new planet all the way out there on a far other side of the galaxy. And he's a fucking superhero. And it feels more real than Captain America, than Iron Man. It feels more real than anything I really read from any of the other people. So, pick it up. Okay, if you don't have to pick up this book. I mean, I've been kind of going over just the series itself. This book is fantastic. It's beautiful. I love it. The book just keeps it strong. It's always like on the top of whatever I'm reading for that week. This is definitely like one of the big ones. I forgot what week this came out on. But like, it's great. Pick it up. I'm probably going to stop making references to the story itself. I'm just going to stick to the comic. But if you haven't read anything from Invincible, probably pick up next issue, or pick up the ones that have been coming out. I think like the 2 before this, and you should be caught up. It's fine. Anyway, that's all I got to say, guys. It's amazing read. Take care.